And we continue today on Central Valley Talk. I'm Mike Scott. Christmas coming up soon. Yeah. Angel Corona, my next guest, she is a wellness coach. And we were just talking about the holidays, how tough they can be on people sometimes.
Absolutely.
It's not always a happy occasion for some people.
It's truly not. And I think a lot of us tend to find ways to cope during those times and kind of have some unhealthy habits to get us through.
Drinking, drugs.
Trying to kind of fill that emotional void. You know, food, definitely, cake, brownies, you know, that binge eating at 10 o'clock at night with that movie, you know.
Love Actually is the movie.
And what's your drug of choice? Donuts, brownies?
Pistachio ice cream.
Ice cream.
I'm a sucker for that, yeah. So what can you do from getting all depressed during the holidays?
Well, what I do is I use my personal experience with my journey to wellness because I was 211 pounds in June of 2014.
Wow.
I was very depressed. I was very emotionally just broken. And in my journey to rediscovering who I was, in eating better, kind of trying to figure out why is it that I keep choosing all of these unhealthy habits? You know, what is it that I'm feeling?
And it really is a choice, isn't it?
It is
you choose
a choice.
To do that, yeah.
Everything is a choice. Not only what you're eating, but what you're thinking. And that was what the profound key was for me, was I was consuming myself with those choices, those thoughts of, you know, well, what does it matter if you eat this? You can be fat. No one cares about you. You're worthless. No one wants you. This was the loop that played over and over in my head. And so you wonder why we make the choices we make when we're telling ourselves this on a daily basis. And so we feel awful. We're contributing to feeling awful. But we don't know. We have no clue that we're doing that. And so what's amazing is that when you start becoming aware of what you're thinking and what you're saying to yourself, you can make healthier choices because you're more aware that I don't want to be unhealthy. I don't want to be unhappy. I want to be, you know, energetic, and I want to wake up and I want to smell the roses and see the rainbows, so to speak. You know, you want to enjoy your life, and every choice we make takes us in either direction. You know, whether it's the unhealthy or the healthy. And I learned how to reprogram my mind and my habits and everything about who I am and what I want and need to go in the direction of always wanting to be healthy. So like this holiday season, everyone's eating brownies and cookies, and I have no desire for it because I know that when I was sick and unhealthy, that's not who I want to be anymore. So I don't have that, you know. Also, in changing the way I ate, my whole chemistry changed, what I crave and what I wanted to eat. And, you know, it's like my body craves vegetables. Who would have ever thought that? I didn't like them before. And now my body craves them. You know, I want what's good for me because it makes me feel good, not only physically. I have more energy. I'm 40 years old. I just turned 40 in September. And I feel better than when I was in my 20s. So it's true what people say, you know, oh, you are what you eat and you are what you think. And, you know, it's amazing the change that brings upon.
Yeah. Every time I see one of those 800, 900, 1,000-pound people on TV, I ask myself, when they were 400 pounds, didn't they say, maybe I should lose some weight? Then they get to 500. How do you get so out of control that you keep getting larger and larger and larger? I mean, at what point do you say, enough is enough, I have to change?
Well, I'll give you my experience. For example, I was always a thin, you know, a young girl. I was thin. I was never heavy. And as I had my kids and I went through my life, I got heavier and heavier and heavier. So for me, you know, when I started having to buy size 16, size 18, you would think that I would have thought, okay, something needs to click. You know, I'm not even 40 years old and I'm buying very large clothes. But I was so stuck in my discomfort, so stuck in my depression and anxiety and not feeling good that I didn't even see that I was 211 pounds. You know, I knew I felt awful because that wasn't what I truly wanted for myself, but nothing ever clicked until I got sick. When I got sick and I was faced with the doctors, you know, basically I had a choice of either going on all these medications or, you know, trying to figure out what I can do myself to get healthy and well, then I had to decide, okay, you know, am I going to stay down this road and stick in my rut where I'm just completely dependent on this medication to be happy and healthy? Or am I going to do whatever I can in efforts to try and support who I want to be? And I knew deep down inside that 211 depressed woman was not who I wanted to be, and that's why I was so depressed. You know, the more I comforted myself with food, the heavier I got. And so for me, it was just that one day hitting rock bottom and having the choice of being sick and, dependent on the drugs, the prescriptions, or at least going out without a fight. I was going to do whatever I could, and that's what I did. I fought for my life. And so today I sit here, I'm on no medications, I have no depression, no anxiety, I've lost 81 pounds, but more so I healed emotionally, and I'm not that person that needs that food to comfort me anymore. I know how to deal with my feelings naturally and healthy, which we're never taught that. We're never even taught to acknowledge why we want that freaking cake in the first place.
Pecan pie.
Ice cream, the pistachio ice cream. It's like, what's going on inside? And why is it that I need this right now? And so I just basically developed these tools and learned these tools that gave me my power back. So when I get in a place where I'm feeling a little upset or something goes on, I know how to handle it, and I don't turn to food for that comfort or another person, for validation or reassurance or somebody else. I can do it for myself. And so that's what pushed me in this whole direction is I'm teaching other people through my experience how to get their power back. How to learn what it is they need to learn about why they're feeling this way so that they can thrive. We deserve to thrive.
Yeah, we
Yes.
do. We do. All right, are you signing up new clients now for the new year?
Absolutely. What I did was I did a pilot 3-part series, and it was 3 Saturdays, 2-hour classes. And it was really the whole emotional aspect of eating and then getting into the food and how you can integrate being healthy into your, your budget, your everyday lifestyle, your busy schedule. And it was very successful. It was, I really got to see people truly get that they want to be healthy. It's not a diet, it's not a plan. It's basically trying to just pull out what's inside you, that desire to want to be healthy. And so I'm going to do another one in January. I just finished my first one, and so now I'm on to the next one. And so whoever wants to go on this journey with me is more than welcome.
Where do they sign up?
So they can email me at backtolife@gmail.com. My cell number as well. They can contact me, and then we'll just do it. I can set up dates. Like I said, for the new year, we just finished the first one. So for the new year, I'll set up 3 new dates. It's the 3 classes, and it's very effective.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Angel Corona, wellness coach. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
And enjoy your ice cream, and then don't.
I love my pistachio ice cream. All right, we'll be back with more on Central Valley Talk.